But Marcus, then one would argue, at the point that we are having to seek judicial intervention on this electoral process, it would mean that the process has been compromised. It will mean that if lives were threatened, they have been lost. It will mean property has been vandalized and destroyed. So it is not a relief per se, because you're out here trying to correct a mistake on some damages that we cannot reverse, because you cannot reverse a life that has been taken. Some property damage also, they cut so deep. There is no telling on how the ramifications can play out. And also, most importantly, the voter loses confidence in the electoral process.
That's right.
And the institutions that are involved therein. So, therefore, in my opinion, I am thinking that it should not be about somebody being bold enough to go to court after the results have been announced. It should not be about what's going to happen to the winner when his, the certificate is cancelled. It should be about, from the onset, the political parties need to behave. Because you realize the political parties are the key players.
Correct.
They're the ones who feel the candidate or the aspirant at that point. They're the ones who know the conduct of the aspirant. They're the ones who are moving around with goons. They're the ones who are dishing out money and occupying luxurious hotels. The over expenditure, although the over is neither here nor there. But the political parties are the key players. Shouldn't we now begin, as the electorate, as the voter, begin to tell the aspirants that we need to vote for, that if you are with this party, because of how unregulated they come out, we are not going to vote for you. You need to align with a party that, one, speaks to our needs, that starts on an ideology that we subscribe to, and therefore, if you want to serve us, because we are seeking to employ people, this is not an issue of leadership, it's an issue of employment. Kenyans are seeking to employ people who will deliver services using our taxes. Is it about time we start having that conversation and the voter realizing that they're the key players? They can dictate the kind of ideologies that will be on the ballot and the people who will be behind those ideologies.
That's right. I agree. I think you make a very valid point, but there is also supply and demand. So who are the people receiving handouts in Olkalaf? They were the voters.
Right.
At no point did they return. Well, I'm not aware any gasoline that was returned. Maybe they did return, but who were the people receiving monies? They were. I mean, if you saw our report, there were the 330 meetings. They would come in, divide into 3 threes, and give you 1,000 shillings to divide. So while I agree that there is need for political hygiene, because we are we are a multi-party democracy. So political parties play a very critical role in our democracy. So an hygienic party conduct is important. And if Kenyans, and I want to commend the people of Olkalou, the fact that there was heavy investment with goodies, they still made a decision that we will not, and guys say, these are your monies anyway, just take them. I don't know if that's true, but they are your monies, they argue. Take the money and then vote whoever you want. So if it is true that the government weighed down on them, and they still, I think for me it's commendable. So it goes to what you are saying, that Kenyans are saying, we will eat because of need. Well, most guys need money. Some guys can't even afford 3 meals in a day. So if you're going to give me 330 and then the other part, there were 9 candidates. So assuming they were all working, giving us 330, in a day I would go home with like miatano and I get some food on the table. So I would take the money. So so I feel like in functional democracies, political parties are even fined for one of the members misbehaving, whether a member or a candidate misbehaving. In Kenya, this is not. We have not yet gotten there. So we will reward bad leaders. They become our leaders, whether they're bad or they're good. They're our people. So we reward them by electing them. We reward them by going on the streets to defend them. So in the future, I think for me, my call here is that political hygiene is important. Good manners within the parties is important, but also even ourselves as voters, that rejecting handouts, because I can't sell my birthright, my future for 330 shillings, even though I